Hey everyone, Rick at Healing Field Farm, day 49 of our 100-day homestead challenge. It is raining pretty good this morning, which is good because we need it, but bad because we got other stuff to do. So, get these goats fed, maybe. There we go. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Hello. I'm gonna feed you. Come on. I'm coming. I'm coming. There we go. Here we go, ladies. Good morning. Hungry? Baby's hungry? Here. What I got for you? Okay. Easy. Yeah. Hungry babies. Just suck it right down. Go, Tully. Tails are wagging. Is it? Alright, Tully. Yep, you guys are empty. Alright. I'll get you more in a little bit. I gotta make another batch. Oh. We got them the bigger bottles, but they've not got used to them yet. So there's a struggle for them. Feed these chickens real quick. Yeah, we definitely do need the rain. It is quite dry. It's supposed to rain all day, so probably not going to get anything done outside. But I did get the barn moved all over here. I'll show you that here in a minute. Hey, Luke Skyhopper. Good morning, chickens. Good morning. Hello. Oh, you still got food. Hey! Chicken got me. Well, you're right for a bit. Alright, I gotta get them some water in a little bit, but they're okay right now. That chicken went right after my hand. Not nice. Trying to keep the camera out of the rain. So we did get the whole barn moved over here yesterday. Neighbor helped me get the walls brought over with the truck, and my truck, his truck, and then I got the roof in, the rafters. This here is the front wall, which we'll end up rebuilding, I think, and then these are the two sides and the back. So what we'll do, not today but probably tomorrow, is we'll get this corner here squared and leveled the way it needs to be, and we'll get those two walls on, and then we'll adjust the foundation the way we need to make the rest of it fit. So not today's project though. Too rainy, and probably won't actually get this up till like Monday or Tuesday, because I'll need some help to move these walls, and my stepson has gone to visit friends for a few days. So when he gets back, have him help me move those walls, and we'll get them up and level, and we'll have to pick up a little bit of lumber, but won't take much. Just got to get a few braces and replace a few 2x4s that I broke. So the camera battery died yesterday when I was taking it apart, and It's unfortunate because I was taking that roof down like a boss and it didn't record anything, but oh well, you know, that happens sometimes. So all right, I'm gonna take care of these and then we'll get going on something. All right, so since it is pouring out, we're gonna work on transplanting some plants today. We got quite a bit of squash and some cucumbers and zucchini ready to transplant, so it's a good day for that. I'm sure you can hear the rain bouncing off the greenhouse, but it is coming down pretty good outside, and that's fine. We really do need it. But so yeah, we're gonna work on get some of these transplanted. Some of these trays are getting quite a little too wet. This greenhouse leaking in a few spots, so have to fix that at some point. But so we got 2 different size 6-packs, and if I was selling them I would use the smaller ones, but because these are still going to be in the 6-packs for probably another 3 or 4 weeks, we won't be planting this garden until Memorial Day weekend or after. We're going to go with the bigger ones to make sure that they got enough room to grow over the next 3 weeks. And then I don't have to transplant them again, because honestly I love growing things, and you know, I love watching things grow, but transplanting is the most tedious part of this that I don't necessarily enjoy as much. That's why I kind of like to break it up and do a little bit here, a little bit there, instead of all at once. So today's a good day, and we're going to work on that. Didn't overwater it. I just want it moist, so easier to work with than dusty. And then some of the soil from here will obviously end up mixed in. think I came down at just the right time because these are, this tray is quite moist. Definitely too much water, so. Tristan's supposed to be bringing me down a marker so I can label all these. Thought I had one in the truck, and I do not. You guys can see, like, the root growth is great. And that's what's most important when it's starting out, is that root growth. A little better Sharpie. That first one did not work very well. Much better. Much better. Alright. That tray is done. Get the zucchini. Yeah, it's really coming down out there. Alright. So, you know, this isn't hard. Anybody can really do it. And, you know, I didn't really get into gardening until I was in my mid-20s. And I got into it because I was managing a grain store and greenhouse. And, you know, the owner taught me all about plants and how to do this stuff. And, you know, looking back, you know, I've done quite a bit of different things. I mean, most of my background is in retail, but I've also spent a couple of years building houses. You know, we did stick frame houses, we did a couple log cabins, post and beam stuff, and you know, that was in my early 20s, so, you know, that's where all my carpentry experience comes from. And I've always enjoyed it, but I've enjoyed it more as a hobby than I did as a career. So, I like to build things, but I like to build things for me, not necessarily other people as much. So, but, you know, you tie all that stuff in together, and, you know, we're looking back, you know, I'll be 43 next week, and you know, looking back, all these skills that I've learned in the last 20 or so years, you know, is all coming into play now, and really makes me think that this was, you know, what was meant to happen, that we were meant to move up here and start this farm. And you know, even when we first moved up here, you know, I can remember I pulled into that driveway and the house was there and we were moving in, and You know, I said, all right, God, we're here. And so this is your farm. This isn't my farm. This isn't Sarah's farm. This is really God's farm. And to do with what he wants. And we've been very blessed the way things have been working out to get us to this point. And, you know, a couple of years ago, it was a completely different story. We wouldn't have had the finances to pull off what we've been getting done in building. And, you know, it takes a lot of faith sometimes, I'll admit, you know. And, you know, it's not always an easy path, and you wonder if you're doing the right thing sometimes. But at the end of the day, you know, we're sure that this is what's best for us, best for our family. And, you know, it'll benefit our children down the road. So this is definitely the right choice. And, you know, whatever God's plan for this farm is, I'm really looking forward to seeing how it turns out. And, you know, sometimes you're just along the way, there for the ride. And, you know, that's sometimes how I feel. I have all these great ideas, and they don't always, you know, work out or come to fruition the way we think. But, you know, I've found that if you're patient and you just have a little faith, everything will work out the way it needs to. And you got problems, you just put it in God's hands and he'll fix it for you. So I did pick up a couple 2x4s this morning for the braces on the barn, so that we'll be able to get going on that as soon as possible. Hopefully tomorrow. The ground won't be too wet. I can get that foundation squared up the way it needs to be. Tray of zucchini, I think. Maybe 2. Yep, 2 more. So, I mean, we're in our 49th day of this Homestead challenge. And really, I mean, tomorrow's day 50. And the amount of stuff that we have got accomplished in 50 days, just dumbfounding. And we've pretty much, for the most part, got all the main infrastructure of our farm up. We'll be working on the barn this weekend and this week. We'll be doing a lot more in the garden here in the next coming days. But it's just, looking back, it's crazy how much we've got done, how much building we've done, how much fences and pens we've put in, and the animals are, some of the animals are here. You know, some days it feels like things are really slow and like we're not really getting that far ahead, but when you pile it all together, then you look back and you're just so much got done, and it's crazy. And it gives you a little pride, but it humbles you at the same time. don't have any cucumbers ready just yet. So these are pumpkins. I've never had great luck with pumpkins, but we're gonna try them. Let's see what we end up with. It is coming down now. That's great. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear me. So we got zucchini, yellow squash, pumpkins transplanted. I'm going to give this green squash a couple more days before I transplant that one. And cucumbers probably still have a week to go before they're ready. So that's a start though. Just want to keep up with it, don't want to get too far behind. And I'll give them a little drink, and then they should be good. They are well on their way. They grew up good. So, and then so this is day 49 of our 100-day homestead challenge. We might work down here a little bit more, work on some smaller container garden stuff. But I'm going to go get some lunch, get this edited for you guys. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Day 49, tomorrow's day 50. We're halfway through tomorrow, this 100-day homestead challenge. And, you know, I've learned a lot along the way, and you know, got some help along the way, which is very much appreciated. And you know, it's really great when neighbors and community come together, and really appreciate it. And looking forward to the next 50 days of this challenge, see how much more we can get accomplished, and we'll really start seeing the fruits of our labor towards the end of this challenge. You know, when the garden's growing up and the chickens will get close to laying, and we'll have the animals all here. So very much looking forward to the next 50 days, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. You know, follow us on this next 50 days, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.